What up, my freaks? RuinouSinsight here with part, I want to say 19 of my Baldur's Gate 3 Dark Urge Oathbreaker playthrough. So as we saw last time, we made our way through Grimforge, culminating in a duel or battle, not a duel really, against True Soul Nier and his Dwergar mercenaries. It was a pretty fun fight, and we got to test out a sort of formation fighting thing with most of our characters, not Astarion. Odd man out, both in armor and in formation, but anyway, I digress. He has a raven companion, so he should be happy. And now what we gotta do is, I guess, talk to everybody after this and then continue clearing this place. Judging by how much of this area remains in the dark, it does look like this area is pretty big. It does seem like this continues going this way, and there's a little bit of stuff undiscovered here. Oh, right, in this passage. I didn't even try to go there. Well, we got a lot of stuff to look around, so now we're gonna do that. And before we do that, however, we've got a few level ups to do and probably a few items to swap around. Namely, somebody suggested we try putting Broodmother's Revenge on Wallach instead of the Amulet of Misty Step, and try to see if this would allow or combine with the healing factor of the Shattered Flail to basically permanently apply the 1-6 poison damage from Venomous Revenge based on being healed. It would be really awesome if it does work. I really like the idea, and I'm sad I didn't think of it myself. Now, the other thing I wanted to try was this. The only use I can see for Club of Hill Giant Strength was trying Astarion with it and the Titan String Bow. We'll just give the bow the Banshee temporarily, I guess, to Wallach for now. And Blood-Curdling Emission on a hit, possibly inflict Frightened, which is great, but I imagine that this doesn't actually work with melee weapons, and only with the bow itself. I do believe that there are some things, as in some effects that you can have on range weapons that would apply to the character overall. I doubt that an on-hit effect is one of them, though. But I guess we'll see. If somebody randomly becomes frightened from a hit on Wallach, then I guess we'll know. Anyway, we'll give Astarion the club and the Titan String Bow, and we'll see how he fares with them, shall we? So basically, by putting our strength up to 19, well, unfortunately we'll lose Falara Louv, but, well, we'll see. It's not like Astarion ever makes melee attacks anyway. So this would effectively give us a +4 damage to the Titan String Bow, and that's not a 1d4, that's just a straight up +4, right? Because it's a, this thing would take our our strength modifier. So I guess then the question is the damage of, let's see, 10 to 15 for each of these ranged attacks, is switching to 2 attacks better than 3? Because by switching to 2, we lose one we are able to get one less hit from the Caustic Band, though I suppose we would be able to get Hunter's Mark constantly up rather than having to waste the bonus action on an attack instead, especially on first turn. Then later turns we'd be able to use Hail of Thorns, which costs a bonus action, rather than having to fire, which may make up for it. Granted, it will blow more spell slots, but not sure. Obviously, we'll keep the hand crossbows in if I don't like it, and we can switch it back, but it does seem like, at least to me, the hand crossbows seem a little bit overtuned, especially if you can get that Thief thing that we got the extra bonus action to fire 4 times, especially if you can get more of these things. But anyway, I digress. Let's level everybody up now, shall we? Do we actually want to try... You know what? Let's send this to Astarion as well. I want to try the Boots of Reverberation on him. Granted, the Speedy Light Feet are great, but he doesn't really dash right now. And until or unless it is a bonus action, he's probably not going to be using that. So, yeah. Holding a lot of items now, ain't you? Anyway, and now I think we're good, at least with regards to itemization, so we can deal with the rest of this later. Alright, Nier's head, we gotta give that back to the Sovereign. Now let's quickly level everybody up, talk to the gnomes, and then continue. Alright, so yeah, you finally got that Aura of Protection. You and their allies nearby get a +0 bonus to saving throws. I imagine that that's just a visual bug, and it actually does give us a bonus. This is based on your Charisma, correct? So this is certainly a reason for the, as you guys have been saying, the potential multi-class into a Warlock, because if we get to make our melee attacks with Charisma, we can pump it up to the max, and also max out our auras at the same time, which I can certainly see the value of. Frankly, the Paladin's spells don't seem to really matter all that much, mostly because you're pretty much never using them on anything other than smites, so, yeah. And... Huh? I thought... Oh, you actually have to activate the aura? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, +3 bonus to saving throws, so that is indeed Charisma. Interesting, but yeah, very nice. +3 bonus to saving throws is quite lovely in that formation thing. Alright, Shadowheart, you're up next. You're finally gonna get your level 3 spell slots back, which means higher level aid. What the heck is this? Is Destroy Undead? Yeah. Honestly, we haven't really had any opportunities to use not Destroy Undead, but Turn Undead. I think we did it once in the very early portion of the game and haven't had opportunities since, but oh well. Anyway, as for new spells, why do you have Speak with Dead now? Let's take that out. We want Mass Healing Word. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll have enough points to actually cast... Animate Dead right now, and everybody runs from them anyway, so I gotta think about a way to deal with that. Spiritual Weapon is also a 2-point cast, which means it's also quite useless to us at the current time, and I think we'll take something like Remove Curse just for emergencies, because then we have at least one Mass Healing Word and one Remove Curse, should we need it. I'm not entirely sure that we'll actually need Remove Curse at any point, but who knows. Inflict Wounds, this is all, I think, fine, and we can always reset them later as needed. There we go. Now you have 2 tier 3 spell slots. One will go for an upcast version of Aid, which will help everybody out, and then the other one will go into an emergency use for whatever, so that at least we have 1 spell slot available. And now we have oh. Huh. I also just realized that we now have... 3... Maybe we cast the Warding Bond on Astarion as well. I'll think about it. Anyway, Astarion, your time to level as well, my friend. I'm still having a tendency to think that fighter with range weapons might just be straight up better than ranger, but maybe I'm missing something. Even with the pet, like certainly the pet does allow you to get some control in battles, but oh, another favorite enemy. But is it better than Action Surge plus a bunch of other things like the maneuvers that they get? I'm not sure about these. Keeper of the Veil. I mean, honestly, I don't think we'd be casting any of these. We could get heavy armor proficiency if we really wanted to. Arcana is also likely. True Strike, as I understand, is pretty useless because it's a concentration spell. And it's for 2 turns. Yeah, I don't really see the use for this particular ability. If they should make it a bonus action. True Strike, I mean. Like, keep it as concentration, but make it a bonus action instead of an action, right? And this might be a little bit better. Man, a Sacred Flame? Yeah, thanks. How about we give you our Sacred Flame, and we'll take, like, 1 gold, and I'll be happy. Anyway, I don't know, Protection from Evil and Good might have situational use. Is there any likelihood that we'd ever bother using heavy armor on Astarion when he'll probably eventually get more mileage out of medium armor because of his dexterity bonus anyway? You know what, I think we're just gonna go with Keeper of the Veil. We may potentially at some point be using Protection from Evil and Good. It's unlikely, but who knows. I don't think there's anything really useful in here. This is kind of garbage, to be perfectly frank. Next up, we have Natural Explorer, and now if we do cast another Warding Bond, that would make Wasteland Wanderer spells completely useless, and we could go for, well, so is Urban Tracker completely useless because we have the Charlatan background, which means Sleight of Hand is already had. I guess Beast Tamer. Alright, Find Familiar it is, and then... do we want to replace anything here? Oh, you know what I wanted to try? Let's replace Enhanced Leap And I know, I love Enhanced Leap, but, well, we could always get it back later. And then take Protection from Poison instead. And the reason here is this. We'll take this, and then we'll cast Protection from Poison on Shadowheart, and have her Warding Bond Astarion, which will mean everybody has Warding Bond. Shadowheart's taking a lot less, or a lot more damage, I should say, and then we should try to stack as many resistances as we can on her instead. So Blade Ward, and then whatever immunities we can get, including the resistance from poison, from protection from poison. Granted, she could cast it herself, but she doesn't have the spell slots for it right now. And lastly, you, Lae'zel. Alright, now you're level 6, which means you as a fighter should have another feat. We don't, I believe, need to replace any spells. Yeah, your spells are perfectly fine. Feat is just an ability improvement to get your strength up to 20. Even more throwing damage. Ain't it swell? There we go. Starting to look pretty strong. +8 to saving throws, +5 to strength checks. Let's see how much throwing damage you do after this. It feels a little bit weird that the throwing damage seems to do a lot more damage than just regular attacks, although I guess with the force behind it, maybe it does make sense. Hard to say. Anyway, that's it for you guys. We will need to long rest because we're out of spells after that fight. I guess we could do a little bit of looting and talking and... Ooh, hello, a sickle. No, it's a war pick. It looks like a sickle. That is... Ooh, hello. Elder's Journal. Let's give this a quick read. Yeah, I'm not giving that a read. And it didn't update our quest log anyway. And what is this? Ah, it's just a shield. This looked like something else, like some kind of metal plate. Well, I guess a shield can technically be a metal plate. A Deep Delver. Has anybody ever done a war pick build? Honestly, these things seem so rare. Like, we had one sickle, and is this our first green war pick? I think we've seen gray war picks before, but it might be on these guys. Huh. I wonder if there's any, like, interesting builds that you could do with these. Like a dual wield of these? 1d8. It's not like their damage is all that light. In fact, it's more damage than the Shattered Flail, at least in terms of the dice. Nobody's ever said anything about war picks that I'm aware of. But anyway, let's keep looting. And ooh, hello, a ring. Ring of Absolute Force. If the bearer wears the Absolute's brand, they deal 1 additional thunder damage. Oh, that would be swell, but we don't have the brand, so this is useless to us. Although I guess the Thunder Wave is regardless of that. Cap of Wrath. Damn, I thought it said Cape of Wrath, and I got so excited. During combat, when the wearer starts their turn with 50% hit points or less, they gain Wrath for 2 turns. Also seems swell. We could stack it more with what Wallach has going with Leviatar's Love, though I guess the problem there is that I don't think we've seen him drop to 50% HP, like, ever. Right now he's so tanky because of the build we have him in, that it isn't liable to work very well like that. Well, either way, if the Broodmother's Revenge, that will help him do more damage. I'll think about it. Anyway, let's continue. Free torches, lots of free torches, and plenty more loot where that came from as well. And Wallach is walking real slow, but we'll do a little bit of item organization before we move on and talk to everybody. Devil Foil Mask. And what are you? Arcana failed. Then to Lae'zel. Oh, whoever picks it up does the Arcana check? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's kind of dumb. Lae'zel has a ton of Arcana, but she can't use her check to figure out what this is. Beneath a layer of dust, the mask still gleams, an innocent smile and wide, searching eyes seeking its own kind. That could be a bad idea to put this on, unlike Auntie Ethel's mask. To Wallach, I don't know if we should be... You know what, I'm gonna put this in the pouch of stuff that I don't know what to do with. How weighty is this? Oh, it's reasonably weighty. Alright. I wonder what that's for, and if we... Well, we'll keep it. Hopefully we encounter a situation for it later on. Arrow of Roaring Thunder. These guys have plenty of loot and nothing else. You're probably heavily encumbered now. Yeah. Lots of stuff on everybody, and it's all heavy. And a little bit of a... Are you unable to pick stuff up anymore? Yeah, wow, you're so overweighted that you can't pick anything up anymore. Damn. Alright, well, unfortunately, this does mean that we'll need to do a little bit of item stuff. 1 second. I know it's annoying. I would have done this between the episodes, but frankly, I didn't even realize that we had We had gone and encumbered ourselves already, or had already gone close to being encumbered. Anything here? Okay, the javelins can go to... Oh, javelins can stack? No, these ones can stack, but these ones can't. The heck? It's weird. Well, either way. These ones can go to Lae'zel. I mean, more likely than not, she will never need them, but who knows? What if she gets a weapon that she wants to use as a non-throwing weapon, as in melee, and then she can chuck javelins instead, so... did I just send those to Astarion? No, I sent those to Lae'zel, good. Alright, the rest of this stuff appears to be junk, minus this thing. Adamantine slag. I don't foresee any use for something that's slag, because I'm pretty sure slag is useless, and it's just a runoff slash byproduct after the forging process, and it's garbage, but I'm gonna put it in the pouch of stuff I don't know what to do with. Or as in quest stuff. And I believe that is it. Let's hope that this will deal with the weight problem right now, like so. Just double, triple, quadruple checking that I'm not accidentally chucking out some kind of important quest item. Because they're not all orange, and I don't see anything. Alright, well, let's hope not. You go in here, and then back to camp you go. There we go. That's a lot better. Now, let's re-loot everybody, and then let's re-encumber ourselves, shall we?
Right on my feet.
First world problems and all that. This is stealing, huh? I wonder, would the gnomes care about this? Huh. I'm gonna not touch that for now. Alright, what is this? The book's first page proclaims in bold text, property of Sergeant Thrin, hands off. What is this? Slaver's inventory. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's loot all of this. Hey, free pickaxe. Dried pork sausage, some camp supplies.
Did they?
Can't reach this. What are you talking? Okay, wait. I'm gonna just move everybody away right here. And then, Wallach, move by yourself, please. Is it these bags in the way? Rotting bag. Man, everywhere we go, it seems like there's rotting bags everywhere. Like, it's a little bit odd that nobody is taking good care of their stuff. Is the entire world just rotting, or is it just the places that we've been encountering? What is this? Blingden stone blushes. Is this alcohol of some kind? Drink dried sausage, dried whatevers, and why can't we reach this wooden crate? It's bothering me. Pick up. No, can't reach it. He's standing on it. Okay, sure, can't reach it, game, can't reach it. Anything else here? Yeah, there's gonna be some looting simulator in this particular episode, I'm willing to bet. Broken cane and broken can. I wonder if you're worth anything. One. No, you're not worth anything. Ah, you also don't weigh anything, really, so why not? Go for the heavy chest, please. And it's locked, I didn't realize. Oh, the guys we killed didn't have a key? Okay. Traveler's chest and Astarion, that's you, my friend. A lockpick it. No. Group everybody up so that you get guidance doing this. I doubt that it's going to be a very difficult check. Yeah, it's 10, so. And we probably didn't need the bonus. And if we roll a 1, we'd roll a 1 anyway. Alright, everybody go over here, ungroup yourselves, and Wallach can once again loot. And what do we have here? Deed of Ownership, a formal declaration of territory ownership by the Iron Hand Gnomes. So these guys? Let it be known from the Fardrim to the Firelands, from Morandiver to the Spawning Deep, the Iron Hand Gnomes, with the blessing of the Shield of the Golden Hills, declare possession of the tunnels, open spaces, peoples, and contents of Underdark territory beneath the Western Heartlands. Ignore this deed under penalty of imprisonment or death. Approved and signed, Wilburn Bongle. This means nothing to me. Alright, take all. But I guess these guys are claiming some kind of territory. I wonder if that is why the Dwergar are attempting to enslave them. Or whether it's just this particular party that was unlucky or whatnot. Anyway, well, let's salute, and in fact, I think we got most of the loot. Let's talk to these guys. Welso Beldrin, Iron Hand Steward. Ah, okay, you have a subtitle, so you're probably the important guy.
I was so worried. Didn't it hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Iron Hand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you?
Well, I guess. Ooh, I like the I like the background with the. This reminds me of the the Isildur scene in A Lord of the Rings. But yeah, I'm sure Wallach appreciates the lighting. Anyway, it would seem not. Are you always so suspicious of those who save you? The cult thinks it owns me. I don't know about that. You say you're grateful, but my coin purse is still light. Thank Thulla. She's the one who set me on your trail. Do we thank Thulla? Let's see. While this is technically true, at the same time, I'm not sure that Wallach. Well, he wouldn't have been doing this for Thulla. It's kind of incidental to the fact that he was coming here for Nir's head anyway, regardless of the gnome. So I think I'd just say it would seem not.
You did just lift a mountain from our heads, so good enough for me, I reckon. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walbran gone, that falls to me.
Oh, Wilbran is the one that had the signed letter that we just read.
We need to find Walbran. Now.
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walbran. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
Before you ask, no, I'm not going to stage a rescue. Whatever the cult wants, I want the opposite. We need to free your friend. No, Wallach doesn't care. Persuasion, this is no time to be coy. What is it that Wilbran knows? Yeah, and I also like to know things. Start talking. Let's go with persuasion. 10, not a bad check-in. Oh, damn, I uncoupled. Oh, okay. Oh, damn it. This is. The game really punishes you for ungrouping. Let's try it again. Could be important information. There we go. Kind of a waste of an inspiration, I think, but whatever.
You'll call me mad, but fine. Walbran's found the formula for rune powder.
What?
Aye. The explosive of Geardel Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Walbran couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply, tucked away down here, with a manuscript.
Okay, so some kind of explosive.
He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's
Makes
a
sense.
single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast.
Okay, then we'll just have to free him first. How long do you think he can hold out? I don't plan on being anywhere nearby when they do, if it's truly that powerful, and then we can't let the cult have it. I mean, yeah, that's probably a reasonable assumption to make, mostly because Wallach would probably not appreciate being exploded from a distance by some bomb, rather than getting the chance to fight. That said, I think, from a practicalities perspective, well, let's go with 2. How long do you think he can hold out?
Not long enough.
Well, wouldn't they just tadpole
My
his
people
face and then
can
they
barely
get the information
stand,
from his brain?
And we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Walbran behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Walbran might have kept you around.
Huh. You're abandoning your leader? That's cold. Well, the that's cold part isn't entirely accurate. I don't think Wallach would appreciate their cowardice and disloyalty to their warband. Well, I guess they're not a warband, but Wallach would probably think in those terms. Run away then. I have my own business to be about. And my path takes me to Moonrise. I'm gonna go with 2. You're abandoning your leader?
It is. And if the pick swung the other way, I'd expect Walbran to do the same. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walbran together.
Raise a glass to his demise, presumably complete. Save the Grimforge gnomes. Does Barkus have anything extra to say? Because he seemed like he wasn't with the
Well,
abandonment of these
you
guys.
Did it?
Plus, well, I mean, is this a better or worse situation than being up on a windmill? I don't know. Don't sound so surprised. I did, but not out of the kindness of my heart. True enough.
I have no coin.
Oh.
The foreman will be happy to provide.
Okay, my bad. I wasn't
As
actually
you
trying to
know,
extort the guy.
Some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Wulbrin among them, have been taken prisoner in Moonrise Towers. They're not even going after him. I wish I were surprised. And so, to Moonrise Towers I go.
Wait, this guy just got... First he got captured by gnomes, then he got captured by Dwergar and the cultists. Well, I guess cultists twice. And now he's going again? That's kind of brave. You know what? I think Wallach would appreciate that. I think you gotta remember that while Blood Knights don't appreciate weakness, they have been known to spare foes they deem worthy so that they could train themselves up to fight again. They understand that there's growth to be had. So this guy may be weak now, but he certainly seems brave about it. I think Wallach would appreciate that. Anyway, first things first, you look exhausted. You should rest at my camp. Oh, can we get him as a companion? I believe I'm destined for the towers as well. Farewell, Barkus. I wish you luck with your search. Realistically, your friend is probably already dead. Iron Hand Gnomes, I recognize the name for gnomish recognition in the city, right? Fight for gnomish recognition. Oh, the letter that we read. So I guess we got the this dialogue from reading the letter. You look exhausted. You should rest at my camp. Let's start with that, just so that we don't accidentally lock the side of the conversation.
Certainly not. In case you haven't been paying attention, my friend has been taken captive. He needs me.
Yeah, once again. This guy, despite being a weak, is quite impressive. I suspect I'll be rescuing you a third time, though. Well, that's also true. Let's go with that.
Ha. I was unlucky twice. The odds of it happening again are very slim. Then again, a small rest might be prudent. Give me time to think.
I like how he's just staring at him.
Fine. Show me where to go, and I'll try my luck. I'll have a better chance of rescuing Wulbrin if I'm at my best. And, thank you.
Alright, so this guy become a companion? We keep inviting people to camp, but I'm not entirely sure whether we can actually companionize them. I find it weird that we still haven't gotten a bard companion, but at this point I'm just assuming that Volo isn't one, and Wallach may have, you know, killed, I forget her name now, Alfira, who I presume was going to be our companion. Anyway, let's talk to the other gnomes here.
At least some of us are safe. Praise Iron Hand.
All right, she just reminded me.
There were more blessings to count.
Ooh, trade, yes. Nothing. Oh, damn, I should have tried the trade option with Barkus. Well, I guess if he goes to our camp, we can try there. Because Volo was willing to trade when he was at our camp. And Apprentice Larida just reminded me that, yes, some of them got killed, presumably by, well, not presumably, by Nier. We saw that little vision of him exploding them, so... I find it interesting that Beldrin and the rest didn't actually join them. We talked to Lunkbug already. Let's try Welso.
My sister, dead by Nier's hand. Mana, I'm so sorry.
And that's it. Okay, well, none of the rest of them want to talk. Well, that's unfortunate. Now, well, I guess we could keep on looting. Oh, huh, there's a skeleton here. Oh, is this another? Okay, you know what? Move this way. I just want to see. And, ooh. Oh, we can jump over here as well. Splint mold. Heavy. What the heck is that? Can be used to shape a unique piece of equipment. The mold seems tailored for the use at a particular forge. Ah, the adamantine forge. Yes, I see. And this appears to be a different area. Well, you know what? We can go on to that, but afterwards. Defaced statue of Shar, eh? You know what? Who would have the highest history check? Would it be Lae'zel? Oh, or would it be history or would it be religion? Well, I guess it would still be Lae'zel either way. Lae'zel, come here. You touch this defaced statue.
The plain visage of Shar. Were it not already marked by vandals, I might have done it myself.
The plain visage of Shar? Yes, okay, so we can cross here, which means I'm going to mark this so I don't forget, because we're not going to do it right now. I don't want to walk into a different area while this area remains uncleared. Jump next area. Create. Or, well, I mean, not in that, well, you know what I mean. Sort of next area. Alright, there's a skeleton here, but that doesn't appear to go anywhere. We're going to have Wallach move over. Okay, oh, and If there had been a trap there that just exploded and sent Wallach into the lava, I wouldn't be surprised. There have been some nasty locations with traps that we've perceptioned out. Anyway, a component of a magical setting, hastily scrolled incomplete. Seal the lower temple. Grim Forge taken by unknown force. Many soldiers, one face infernal, their leader. Okay, that's not helpful. And pale green dye, which is also not necessarily something like Wallach wants right now. And back we go this way. Alright, next I guess we try the poison room. And, well, we should long rest. We really should. Okay, so there's a door here. And... wait, there's nothing behind the door? I do find it a little bit weird that you can do this with the camera just to look at your environment, but let's just pretend that we use magical senses to do this. What the heck is the point of this? Well, you know what? There may be something hidden here, so let's go there anyway. The problem is the poison. Wait. Astarion, come here for a sec. Ah, damn, I shouldn't have taken your jump away. Move you here. And then what I'd like to do... now, this would still be in poison. Damn. Alright, I have another thought. We can clear poison clouds with a scroll of... something. We can use any kind of gust of wind, maybe? Oh, we used to have it on Shadowheart before I respec'd her, of course. Open this pouch. Do we have a scroll of... so yeah, I see expeditious retreat. Anything that looks like wind blowing. You might... what is it? Scroll of Gust of Wind. Here it is. 130. Alright, that's kind of expensive. How far does this go? Looks like it goes all the way to the door, or at least close to it. Don't tell me it goes, like, right to the door without... well, I guess we're about to find out. Try this. Hey, it does clear it, and all the way to the door. Fantastic. You go here. Did you really just... I thought she'd jump over this automatically. Apparently not. Okay, Astarion, come here.
Trust no one.
Your turn, buddy. You have athlete, so you can jump heckin' far. I love all the jumping everybody can do. And then you're gonna go. Okay, you need to go over here as well.
No time for Danny.
Did you really just walk through the poison to you gotta be kidding me. Honestly, the only reason I care about this is because the poison can poison us and then break concentration. Anyway, lockpick this. Wait. Lockpick this now.
Easy.
I certainly hope so. Difficulty class 10. Yeah, he's not wrong. That does seem reasonably easy. Unlocked. Wallach, I guess we need you here as well. Jump. You no longer... well, can't jump that far. Oh, I forgot to loot wiki. Oh, it was stealing. Actually, is it? We might as well test it. Alright, what's over here? Ancient temple.
It's huge and dedicated to Lady Shah. Can only mean one thing. Dark Justiciars. I just know it.
Oh, down here. Oh, I see, I see. So I take it this is... oh, we just have to figure out a way to go down there like Featherfall. And, oh, we may be able to go around to get into this area? Wait, can you actually jump here? I can't quite tell. This appears to be an area. Yeah, there's some kind of walkway over here. Okay, well, that probably goes around to where we were earlier. Death. Yeah, I got that. Lae'zel, come here. Oh, Shadowheart has something to say. We'll talk to you in a second, Shadowheart. Go here, and then we'll come back. I want to see something. Featherfall on you. And Wallach. No, it's still death with Featherfall. The heck? And we can't go over there. Path is interrupted. Okay, there may be another way down. I'm just gonna... we'll deal with it later. Plus, it's another area, so we can come back. And just like that other area that I already marked up earlier. Alright, let's see what Shadowheart has to say about all this.
That structure we saw from a distance in the Grimforge. Something about it struck me as noteworthy.
You enjoying the poison
we'll
cloud?
find an easier way to reach it if we keep pressing forward.
Sure. Thanks. Care to elaborate? I don't think I want to get any closer to Sharn Ruins if it's all the same. Care to elaborate?
It might all be a coincidence, but between those ruins and the signs I saw of Dark Justiciars before, it might be much more.
As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready.
That's a scary face.
Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
This is all very interesting. Why didn't you just challenge her to a duel, would be Wallach's question on this. You think she'll ever relent and make you a Dark Justiciar and understand why be so secret about such an ambition? Thank you for sharing. Well, that was a load of nothing. I'm not sure why you bothered telling me that. Let's see. I don't understand why be so secret about such an ambition. Why be so secretive? Why be so secret? Why be so secretive? The sentence sounds odd to me. Do you think she'll ever relent? I don't think Wallach would care about that. And he's not just gonna be like, thanks for sharing. Unless this is sarcastic, but I can't quite tell. We need a /s. Let's say, why be so secret?
Dark Justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a Justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
You forgot? Wasn't she just like, this is what I've always wanted, and now she's just like, I forgot. What? What are you talking about? Do you think she'll ever relent? Thank you for sharing. Well, that was a load of nothing. I'm just gonna say thank you for sharing, because frankly, I don't think Wallach would care enough of it, and I understand that this may give us more information, but I don't want to go too off character for this. She approves? Oh, well, swell. The artifact seems to be protecting us somehow. Okay, what happened to Elfira wasn't responsible, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm sure that's all great, but we'll do the character talking later. Maybe even before we short rest, shortly. Short rest shortly? Long rest shortly, actually, I lied. Anyway, Lae'zel, we're coming back. We'll probably head down there somehow. There's probably a way, especially since Shadowheart decided to comment on it. Though I'm not seeing it right now. Kind of surprising that Featherfall doesn't work. It should be just like an easy way to glide down there. Okay, well, either way, let us G everybody back together, and oh. Are you all going to jump over this poison, or are you going to just walk through? Well, I guess if we're going to rest anyway, it won't matter. Oh, now they'll jump over it, but they ran through it before. The raven got poisoned? You gotta be kidding me. I didn't even know the raven could get poisoned. I thought it would just fly over the poison cloud. You can fly a little bit higher than very slightly off the ground, my raveny friend. The dead guy has a potato. Oh, speaking of dead guy, we now have the Speak with Dead ability. Oh, did I try that on you or did I not? I meant to, but I don't remember if I did. Corpse has nothing to say. Thanks. Thanks. I'm so glad that we got Speak with Dead from... Sergeant Thurm is willing to talk. I'm so glad that we got Speak with Dead out of that book reading, because still hasn't been all that much use. Try this guy then.
The corpse regards you.
Do you have any valuables? Who did you work for? Actually.
True souls, near disciple.
I was wondering if there was like some kind of, I don't know, third party secretly in this. Who is near? Who is this disciple?
Thrill, Absolute's favorite. Speaks with general.
Oh, interesting. Somebody else whose head we can take. Do you have any valuables? Might as well.
No.
Oh, thanks. We already have those. Who is near?
True soul, cave in.
Who are you?
Eleanor Thrin.
The spell's power.
All right. Honestly, Have we gotten a single really, really good use out of this? I think early in the game, when that one corpse told us those Paladins of Tyr were murdering and torturing people, so it kind of outed them as fake so that you would side with Karlach against them rather than believe them. I think that was probably the only reasonable use that we got out of this so far, but otherwise, not so much. Alright, does this count as stealing from the gnomes? No, they don't care. Okay. So I guess it only counts for stealing from the Dwergar, which we obviously don't care about. All right, let's keep on going. And wait, is this new areas? What is this? Hammer, not worth anything. Torch, free torches are free torches. Wait, did I just see a green item somewhere? What the heck? Scroll of web, where? What? Whoa, wait. Up here somewhere, eh? Scroll of web and potion of healing. And there's a... Oh, right, we killed a guy up there. Oh, I completely forgot. Oh, thank you, game. Let's go up the stairs. And I had completely forgotten that we could go up here. Onto this walkway, and then loot you. Durar, who was having a very bad time dealing with our raven. You gotta be kidding me, we're encumbered again. Let's see, we got a rotting bag here. And fish skeleton wine goblet we will take, mostly because I feel like it might be worth more than the plate. And let's keep on going and looting and whatnot. Oh, came up here for the scroll of web, promptly missed the scroll of web. Good job, Ruinous, good job. You do good work today. Alright. And yeah, alright, so I think the way we do this is, hello. Reach Moonrise Towers. Yeah, so I think the way we do this is we clear out all this part first, and then we jump across the lava to this area, because clearly it's separated for a reason. Anyway, Traveler's Chest, and anything else interesting? I remember when we were just exploring this area that there was a bunch of extra chests nearby, and I'm just, like, a bunch of chests that we saw on the sides, and I'm a little bit wary of missing them. Because I don't remember where they all were, which I guess is, well, the unfortunate aspect of not having picked them all up. Did we loot everything down here? No. Alright. Let's double check that there is also no diggy hole or jumpy areas here. And as soon as we pick up all this stuff, I'm gonna send some more stuff back to camp. Alright, looks okay to me. And right, gotta remember to long rest. Doesn't look like there's any fights nearby here, but, well, I'll think about it. Anyway, does not look like there's anywhere to go here. Just checking the map. This is some kind of side area and another little side area. Do we... Okay, this was the room we walked through. Alright, I guess we just keep going this way, and then possibly that way as well. Fair enough. Alright. Alright, this is for jumping across. Okay. We need to unencumber ourselves, because otherwise it's going to get annoying. You can all go down here. I wonder how much all this stuff weighs. Probably a lot. We should also put the Nir's... Oh, wow, Nir's head weighs 5 pounds? Damn. It's quite hefty. Let's see. All of you in here minus the carafe of water or just regular water because we need it. And we'll put you in the backpack and send you to camp. 60 pounds? What the heck weighs so much in here? Probably the weapons. Just want to double check that there's no special quest item, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, and oh, I put the healing potion in here, my bad. Honestly, we basically never use them. We have 20 on Wallach alone and 20 on Shadowheart, and I don't know how many on the other two, so yeah. Sent to camp, there we go. Unencumbered, and let's keep on going. Alright, down this way, keep on exploring. I'm just gonna keep panning the camera around. Hey, potion of greater healing. Panning the camera around in the hopes of not missing any chests that we saw while we were exploring that I now no longer remember where they are. Oh, a little craggy place down. Cragged Rock. Another area? Ah. How far could this place go, I wonder? Well, you know what, let's step down here and see. If it goes far, then we'll come back. Oh, another area. Damn. This is gigantic. But I guess it was a little bit overwhelming when we... Hello? When we first got to... Oh, look at the raven to fly down. When we first got to the underdeck. A little rune of some kind.
Oh, this rune. An enterprising harper has hidden supplies nearby. Must be in one of these chests, then. Or all of them, should we be lucky.
Wooden chest, toy chest, wooden chest, okay. Rib cage is, oh, it's just garbage. Alright, try wooden chest number 1, perception failed. Oh, there's probably a trap. Oh. Oh, no, it's a mimic, okay. Oh, okay, for a second I thought that we'd explode upon touching the trap. Should have gone with the Starian first, but this is actually much better. I now regret not long resting. Alright, what? Oh. Oh, are you kidding me? All the chests are mimics? Game, why you lie like this? You are surprised. Oh, that's not great. Your turn. Wait. If we're surprised, I thought we wouldn't be able to attack. Odd. Well, that's fine. For now, Wistarian, you can back off. I'm excited to try out the Titan String Bow to see how much damage you do. Now your bonus action is free to Hunter's Mark. Wait, you don't have recasted, yeah? No, you don't. Like so. Concentration Hunter's Mark. And let's see how much damage we do with one hit. You're at 58 HP. Alright, 18. That's not bad. It's actually not that much higher than the, how good of a roll was this? This was with Hunter's Mark, and it was a damage roll of 3, yeah? Yeah, so we get the +4 from the strength modifier. So really the only thing we're gaining is the +4 from the strength modifier and the +1d2 from the from this being a bow rather than a hand crossbow, but we're losing a 3rd attack for it. And we're losing a melee weapon slot that is fairly strong. This might actually be weaker than the 3 attacks. It's a little bit disappointing, I have to say. So it seems like either hand crossbows are overtuned or perhaps short bows and other bow weapons. Oh, this is a long bow? Long bows are 1d8? Oh, wow. No, long bows should be 1d10. Short bows should be 1d8. Maybe? Or maybe still 1d6, I don't know. I like the hand crossbows. Either way, keep going. Alright, 19 damage, a little bit better, so I take it we rolled a 4 rather than a 3. And this time, I mean, it's not bad, but it could be better. A Raven, oh, I probably should have had you use Bad Omen first. Oh, you can use it now. I don't understand why Bad Omen lands every single time at 35%, and what's it called? Not guiding. The other thing lands basically never.
My faith will protect me.
Sacred Flame. You, Shadowheart, can go right here. And you're going to melee attack it? You know, it kind of makes me want to try out. Yeah, 60%. Don't even bother. 5 HP. I bet you don't have another attack ready. Wait, Wallach is... Did I already end his turn? Oh, he got surprised. Wait, only Wallach got surprised? Is that what's happening? Oh, interesting. Okay, well, Shadowheart, you can now not move away, so don't. End your turn like so, don't bother sanctuarying. We can have Lae'zel kill. I just want to see if she has a bonus attack of any kind, but it doesn't appear that she does. And I think the rest means we're just chucking stuff. Alright, chuck away. I'm just gonna waste when it only has 5 HP, but it's better than it not attacking. Hey, there we go. Wait, Feller of Monsters? Feller of Monsters gives you Wait, you're telling me that Gandrel's Aspiration, you have advantage against monstrosity-type enemies, applies regardless of the fact that you're using a range or a melee weapon? Oh, that's fascinating. Wait, so does this mean the Bow of the Banshee applies as well? I wonder. Well, either way. I don't know. Go for this guy. Wow. Did she just do 52 damage in a single hit? That's insane. What the heck is this? What is up with throwing? I mean, I guess we did put her strength to 20 just now, but damn. Is it me or is throwing very strong? Why even bother using a melee weapon when you can do this? Alright, well, the mimics look kind of cool. I'm actually surprised that we haven't encountered them previously. Protection. There we go. Formation's still working for us. Wallach, I guess you don't get to move because you got surprised, but it's okay. Camera, please. Not up there. Just wait your turn. Lae'zel, I can't believe how much damage you're dealing right now.
Taking position.
And that was the heck? And you can... How did you knock him back? What the heck? Mimic was crushed by returning pike. 8 kilograms from distance equals 3 bludgeoning damage. Wait, so not only do you get all your bonuses for throwing, Tavern Brawler, and your damage bonuses as well, you also get some kind of additional damage for the weight of the weapon being thrown. 8.1. Oh, which means that for throwing weapons we want heavier ones, like the Skybreaker is only 0.9, much less heavy. Huh, I wonder if this is the heaviest weapon you can throw, or there are other heavy throwing weapons. But yeah, throwing, damn. I can see, well, this seems like the best use of Eldritch Knight then, anyway. My lord. What the heck? Okay, well, honestly, throwing now makes bows and hand bows seem completely inferior. Doesn't it? Well, kill on this thing. Down you go. Are we perhaps... have we perhaps out-leveled this area already? I mean, we are still in Act 1, and ooh, hello. Wondrous Gloves, Troubadour's Wonder, your armor class increases by 1. And in addition, if you have Bardic Inspiration, you gain 1 more use. So, well, I guess the 1 armor class isn't horrible, but we have nobody... we have nobody that can make use of the... Alright, Twitch chest. Perception successful. Yeah, thanks, I already saw that. What do we have here? Hand Dex plus 1? Okay. At least the Mimics have some nice loot. Alright, toy chest. Perception failed.
There are traps here.
Harper stash, disarm. What? Oh, we touched the toy chest and then this happened? Okay. Disarm it is. Alright, and guidance and 20 difficulty class. Wow. Well, fortunately we get to try this repeatedly, right? We'll just repeat it. No, we have to use inspiration. Huh. Well, I'm not doing that. Oh my lord, that hurt. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I guess Shadowheart took so much damage because everybody else took damage. Damn. Wait. Are you able to try to disarm this again, just out of curiosity? And if we separate everybody, will we still get to... Ow, this thing has barely any HP left. Oh, does this stuff get destroyed inside if we fail again? You still have guidance on you, so try to disarm it one more time, buddy. You'd think with the high bonus that we have... Ah, damn it. Alright, well, let's see about the damage. Continue. And... Okay, so he got hurt. We got the stuff out of the chest, though. Really? Okay. So really, the only punishment that it doles out was damage from the thing. That's fine, honestly. Unlocked recipe, Ashes of Fire Amber, Scroll of Evidence, Silk Gland, and Gold. Actually, all of this should go to Wallach. Scroll of Evidence. What was this? Did I ever see what this was? The first few inches of the scroll are written in formal, elaborate script. To the Emerald Enclave, and those deemed worthy to see this record, greetings from those who harp. Know ye that the one known as Ketheric Thorm, we keep hearing that name, Paladin of Shar, is guilty of crimes against body and spirit. They include, but are not limited to, murder, slavery, desecration of temples most holy. Let our intent be known, an alliance between the Harpers and the Emerald Enclave. United, we may end Thorm's reign of terror. The High Harpers eagerly await your good word. Desecration of temples most holy. Isn't the place we are just a bunch of desecrated temples of Shar? So are they just picking and choosing whose temples you could desecrate and whose temples you can't desecrate? Alrighty, well, I don't know that this is actually all that worth it, or worth anything, but I'm gonna put it in the pouch and keep it around. And just like all the other stuff. Did I... Alright, right, you have all of these okay, let's face it, she probably doesn't need this many javelins, so we'll probably stop sending her them, but, yeah, does this toy chest now have any other purposes? Oh, we can only press... Wait, can we pick it up? Use. Pick up? Medium toughness, open. Use, draw up. We can't seem to put anything inside it, or use it from our inventory. Is it worth anything? With 1 gold, so probably not really. Bro? Can we... Alright, I'm gonna try destroying it. Just out of curiosity. Medium toughness. There we go, 22 damage and... nothing.
Have to keep going. Okay,
well, who knows? Hopefully we didn't need that later, because it's gone now. I was thinking, what if it was that, like, that club of hill giant strength that we got earlier? And then where we had to destroy the stool in order to get it. No, I can't tell. Are we able to go up here? Maybe. Oh, yeah, we are. I guess we have to go around, though. Alright. Oh, there was a skeleton here I didn't even see. It's just a bone. Just gonna look around in case there's another skeleton other than the rib cage. Okay, doesn't look like it. Let's away. Fun little fight. If not particularly difficult. And, oh, maybe now we should long rest. Okay, let's look a little bit more in this place, because we know that there's no enemies here. Actually, we don't know that, now that I think about it. But we did check where those other traders were, the other Dwergar, and I see that they're gone. You know what, let's loop back around this way first, in case there's stuff I didn't loot here. More of these plaques. Hey, a free torch. It's money. And a vase, which will have nothing in it. Had 13 gold in it, I lied. These vases are quite nice, and hey, more stuff in this vase. It's like 50 gold worth of stuff.
Selûne did call forth the moon and the stars. Shah cloaked them in shadow to cover our scars.
I gotta be kidding me, another jumpy area? Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna mark this place as well. I don't wanna jump across to too many areas right now, because it feels like this is part of this area, as then you can just choose where you jump here, so... let's do... Well, or is it? Wait. Yeah, okay, clearly you can go further from here. I see a chest. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go and grab this chest just... Oh, is it locked? No. Wallach, go alone. We're probably gonna go over there, and... What the heck is floating up over us? Oh, some kind of mold thing. Okay. Go here. Grab this chest, come back later. There's clearly more lootables over here, but I don't want to miss the chest if I forget about it somehow. Elixir of Vigilance, and another plaque.
In the beginning came morning, then night. Two sisters clashed. One dark, and one light.
Jump. Next area. Area. There we go. Alrighty.
All is ash and meat.
Well, let's complete looting this entire area first, and then we'll come back. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wait. Is this another jumpy area? Or is this... Oh, it's down there. Metal trunk. I think we can go down there by going around. That's where the little spiders were, wasn't it? I think that's what... No, wait. Or was this... I remember we saw some spiders off in the distance. It was down here. Or was it by the docks? Yeah, this is by the docks. Yeah, alright, I know where we are. I know where we are, guys. Nobody panic. Let's see. Wooden trunk. Oh, it's stealing again. It's not stealing. They attacked us. Hopefully the Roth, they don't get mad, because I don't want to kill them. I feel bad for the Elder. Oh, wait, now that they're all dead...
Afraid of Thorm.
Aw.
Do not think on it further. Rest. I will see you safe.
Oh, I want to invite these guys to our camp. Come on. Game. Why you no let us do this? Can we go up here? Yes, indeed we can. More looting. Oh, this was near the area where we fought those other guys that were with the other Roth, which attacked us for some reason. You'd think that they would like some help, but apparently not. Let's see, more crossbows and stuff. We're gonna get encumbered quickly at this rate, but you know, after a big fight, you gotta loot everything nearby. Alright, and lockpick, please. Oh, damn it, no. I was about to lockpick without the guidance, but... Well, we did have to use... we did have to fail that one on that chest down with the mimics. Come on, green item. Yes, we do. It's just a light crossbow plus one.
This crossbow is too well designed to be made by Dwergar.
Huh? It's just a light crossbow plus one. We've been able to buy these for ages. What? Is this like a special crossbow or odd? Izmir, is that odd? Wait, send this to Lae'zel. Is she gonna say anything?
Hardy but graceful. A fine crossbow. Made by Shah and hands if my teachings keep true.
Okay, I don't understand how Lae'zel... Well, I get that we got her the history thing, but the thing is, wasn't it like a big point that she doesn't know anything about where we are, this world or anything? Like, we've had weird conversation before where she was, like, not very knowledgeable of stuff. But now she knows everything because we gave her the ability to get the checks. Odd. Alright, anyway. Keep on looting. And not much else left here. Alright, let's keep on going. Hello. Oh, on Sloth, Gluttony, and Vice. Starion would appreciate this, I'm sure. Alright, endure, and then let's see, pick up, and where's the backpack? Oh, we did need another backpack for more garbage. 100 gold. Won't turn that down. Alright, loot everything else, and rotting basket, rotting basket, rotting basket. Seriously, every basket in this world is rotting. Unbelievable. Okay, this looks like there's an area down here as well. Okay, that's where, oh right, this is where we saw this area from when we were down fighting the mimics. Alright, another cragged rug. You know what? Wallach, go there alone. I'm a little bit worried of traps. And we are hurt, but I'm not gonna heal yet. We could always pop potions or pop a mass healing word should be desired to do so. What is that? Is that a little chain or is it like a little tripwire? No, it's just a spider web, I think. Alright, I don't see anything here. Okay, there's a chest here. Oh, Astarion, you're gonna need it, but you know what? Let's Wallach jump first, in case there's something activated. And... perception failed. It's probably trapped. Game. Alright. Everybody come here. No, where are you going? Shadowheart, where are you going? Shadowheart, stop it. What the heck is happening? What are you doing? Everybody come here. Okay. They all went nuts because now come here. Down the cragged rock. Game. I don't understand why she ran around up there and then nobody could move after. Would you idiots, please? You know, honestly, this is the biggest issue with getting additional, pets and whatnot, that it's such a hassle moving everybody. They really don't want to listen. Alright, Astarion, you're here, and Lae'zel also has a tendency to get stuck, which is weird because she's our best jumper, and she just doesn't want to jump. It is trapped. Okay, so we're going to have Astarion do this. And discern, please. Hopefully it doesn't explode and send everybody off the edge. Difficulty class 15. Alright, 50. Ooh. That could have been concerning. Anyway, Wallach, I'm gonna have you... Oh, wait, now we have to unlock it now as well. And so, why didn't Lae'zel come here? Alright, and that's another 15, and... Okay.
No, never mind.
Hello, what do we have here? The real Sparky Sparkswall. Lightning Aura. I like the sound of that. T? What do you do? Consume 3 lightning charges and release the blast of electricity that damages and jolts nearby enemies once per long rest. Kinda neat, minus the fact that we need lightning charges to power it. I guess it's for characters that have all the... that have all those lightning abilities or lightning items that the game has been giving us so many of. Really, game seems to favor it. Anyway, up away we go. Are they not following again? You gotta be kidding me. Okay. G, or wait, you know what? Wallach by yourself, everybody else go here. Don't tell me we gotta do this one by one now. Okay, now you're following. Don't tell me the pet is... Oh, right, it can fly, so it doesn't care about any of those.
Tread lightly.
Please, everybody up. Alrighty, and... Oh, my lord. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Now there's somebody at my door. Okay, well, I'm just gonna make a quick cut. Alrighty, sorry about that. Let's get back to looting and our companions just not walking where they should. Oh, I missed that rotting bag or basket or whatever it was. Take the water, but everything else seems useless. And this burlap sack. Guess there's a few more things that I missed. Alright, and onward and not so much upward, but forward. Right, the skeletons that we forgot to loot. I'm still shocked that the mercenaries, the Dwergar, didn't take the Justiciar armor off of the dead Dark Justiciars. Doesn't that seem odd? You'd think that they would loot them. Okay, we can go down to the docks after we deal with the rest of this stuff here. Cauldron, nothing else interesting. And there's those deep rothays. This all appears to be stealing, but it isn't really. And because... hello. Some supplies here. Because everything here is dead anyway. And take it all, and encumber it again. Damn. I need to deal with some of the items. And I know we have a lot of green items in Wallach's possession right now. The main thing here... Okay, you know what I'll do? Let's do this. Keep the quest items on you. And... Sharon crossbow. Oh! This was the light crossbow, wasn't it? It changed from a light crossbow +1 to a Sharon crossbow? Oh, that's so interesting. You're telling me that this changed once we unlocked the Arcana thing. Huh. I mean, I assumed that it didn't actually change anything in terms of stats on it, but still very interesting. Anyway, what I want to do is this. You, backpack, and oh, you're the other type of backpack. I don't usually use this type of backpack. You know what, actually? This may not be the worst idea in the world. Let's take all of this stuff, non-quest stuff, put it in the backpack, which weighs 38, not bad. And then I guess you can go in here and you can go in here. The rest of this appears to be junk. And we can put, well, actually, send this for now to Lae'zel, who is not encumbered, right? No. Perfect. Then, the rest of this junk can, I guess, go into... Wait, do I not have any other backpacks?
My faith will guide
The reason I'm looking around is I use one type of backpack for particular things, and, yeah, this type. Wait, Balin's pack? Open. Is there anything in here? No. Why do we have this? The bottom half of this musty-smelling bag is mildered and dirt-stained. Huh. It's an empty bag with nothing in it. Well, this is the one we're using, then. Let's send to Wallach. I assume it's not a quest item because it's an empty bag. It would be bizarre if it was. I mean, I guess if we... Yeah, whatever. Put this here and then send to camp as well. There we go, 88. Much better, though still a little bit heavier than I would have liked. Camp supply pack to Shadowheart. Shadowheart, send an empty camp supply pack back to Wallach. And there we go. Now, how are we doing? And wait, I forget. Did we... Oh, right, we have the Pearl of... Pearlescent Restoration. Remember that now. Blessed Mercy and then Helmet of Autonomy versus the resistance to lightning damage and can't be electrocuted. Not so bad. I'm tempted to get the Helmet of Autonomy to replace the Wapira's Crown, but I'll think about it. There's really not enough, There's not enough slots for all the potential healing stuff that we've been getting. Anyway, let us continuing. And there appears to be another passage this way, and oh... And another passage this way. Okay, well, pick a direction and go. Alright, more adamantine slag. Okay, the fact that we got another one is interesting. And you, devil foil mask, another devil... Oh, did I junk the other devil foil mask?
Heavier than it looks. Wouldn't be very comfortable.
Did he just say another mask? Yeah, another mask. Okay, the fact that the characters keep calling this out does seem kind of significant. Let's put the mask and the other bit of slag in here. Once again, who knows? And this is also one of those places where we should check around in case there are secret passages and secret items, but I don't see any as yet. Battle axe. Ooh, saving. Game is saving. Generally speaking, when the game saves, that means there is combat potential up close. You know what? I think then this is probably the time to long rest. Let's do two things. First of all, let's check our updates on the quests. Return to Myconid's Sovereign. Yes, we will. Travel to Moonrise Towers. Working on it. Find the Lost Amulet. Help the Cursed Monk. This was some letter that we read, unless I'm misrecalling, but we'll work on it. And reach Moonrise Towers. Alright, the Chosen of Shar. The cultists were trying to find an ancient temple, but the bridge has been destroyed. If we find another way in, we might discover what happened to the Dark Justiciars. And, man, Shadowheart seems to get 10 times as much interaction as everybody else in terms of her quests. Like, everything we do is constantly Shadowheart. Is she, like, the main protagonist of the game? Anyway. Let's see. We're going to go back to camp, and we need to long rest. Otherwise, it's gonna be a hassle. Oh, right, I also wanted to see, we now have the Find Familiar ritual action once per short rest, eh? Summon a familiar or a face spirit that takes an animal form of your choosing. Oh, we got a cat. Cat, crab, frog, rat, raven. Oh, we can have another raven or another little spider. Well, I assume that the spider, just like the big spider, will freak everybody out. Now we got 2 ravens. That's not bad. I do feel like the ravens would, if nothing else, would sort of fit thematically with our little Blood Knight warband. Oh, I like this camp more than several of the other camps we've been doing. Anyway, let's briefly chat with everybody.
Something?
Yeah, shut up. Tell me about yourself. Does someone become... Yes.
It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire.
I gotta remember to use his bite thing. So they bite you, you bite them, in theory. I wonder if this guy's quest is gonna be to drink the other guy's vampire's blood and become a true vampire. Oh, but then would he not be able to walk around in the sunlight anyway, in theory?
People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
Alright, I thought vampires couldn't walk into homes without an invitation. He explained this to us already. And the fact that he explained this to us already makes me concerned that we're behind in long rest or behind in conversation with him. Let's say this, we need to advance everything with him and I guess everybody.
We can't. And yet I cross the threshold like moonlight through leaves. This worm is a powerful little beast, isn't it?
Yes, we already knew that. It sounds like you're enjoying it.
What's not to enjoy? I can walk in sunlight, trespass upon any home, manipulate minds. I'm the most powerful vampire in the realms.
You're not a vampire.
The looming doom is an issue, but why not enjoy the benefits while we can?
Alright, so about you biting me, so there's a monster hunter after you. That monster hunter killing the spawn. He was after you, wasn't he? Let's see what he says about this.
He was, but now he's not. Which is all that matters, really.
But why was he hunting you? What did you do? What if there are others? He might not have been alone. Yes, we got operational security. Let's see.
Oh, there'll be others. I'm sure of that. If Cazador sent one peon after me, he'll send another.
If nothing else, keeping this guy around might potentially have a bunch of other fights. Who is Cazador exactly?
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
So from the sound of it, the regular vampires in this seem von Karstein-like the whole megalomania and desire for power that they do have, as opposed to the blood dragon / blood knight type of vampires, which don't particularly care for that sort of thing, and are more into the whole martial combat and blood dragons in particular with the specific goal of conquering their hunger. But anyway, you sure Cazador is behind this? It was bad enough running from the mind flayers, now your past is chasing us too. Honestly, Wallach is enjoying this whole thing, so no. You're sure Cazador is behind this?
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Okay, saved you by turning you into a vampire slave. You can't hold every girl responsible for what happened to you, so I send one after you now to remind you of that night. He appeared just when you needed him. How sounds convenient. Yeah, well, couldn't he have purposely set up the ambush in theory? Why would monster hunters serve Cazador? He's a vampire. That's a good question.
They may have no idea who they're working for. Cazador likely paid someone to call in a favor, and here we are.
Seems a simple matter to turn them upon each other.
Simple plans. Not if he has a complex one that pits a dozen enemies against each other. No. This hunter is a message. Cazador's letting me know that even out here, he can get to me. He wants me back.
But why capture you? Why not just kill you? Don't worry, you're safe with me. How concerned should we be? Why capture you? Why not just kill you? Well, it seemed, well, as a megalomania, it seems like he wants his possession back. How concerned should we be?
Concerned? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like that.
Stop. Wallach can only get so hard.
Come tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
Alright, what do you suggest? Can he just do that? Just walk into our camp? The Empires aren't invincible, we could take him. Yes.
You don't understand. You don't know him. Just trust me when I say we need to be careful. He'll send more lackeys. He has plenty of souls to command. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Alright, what do you make of Raphael's deal? I think it's better if you stay in camp for a while, so about waiting? I don't see where this could possibly go, but if this advances any quests...
I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble.
Well, this no longer serves a purpose. Maybe later. I need to know how we'll feed you in the future. Try that again and I'll destroy you. How we'll feed you in the future?
No innocence. You have my word.
Oh, he didn't say anything about that.
Only villains that we need to kill anyway.
And also, nobody believes you.
After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead.
I don't understand why he's making the assumption that the character just said anything about innocence and whatnot. But anyway, alright, but I'll be watching. Sounds good, glad we could. No, you can't feed on people, animals only. I'm not against you feeding on me, but only if we talk about it first. Oh man, I don't like sound. Alright, but I'll be watching, I guess.
Excellent. Now, shall we go? I'm already feeling a little peckish.
At the very least, him randomly feeding on somebody when he shouldn't could compromise something we're currently doing. So there is that. Should be able to control himself. What do you make of Raphael's deal? I think it's better to stay in here for a while. You know what? We might as well.
I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul. And I return to the shadows.
Seems simple.
It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
You don't know that. You haven't experienced Raphael's attentions, presumably. Then, yeah, it does seem that the simple thing to do is, while you have the tadpole power, to get rid of your former master Cazador and then go after the tadpole instead. Isn't that the way to go, as his influence is waned on you while you have the tadpole? He likes turning enemies upon each other, so why not take a page out of his book? But anyway, you're trading one master for another, you'll be a slave either way.
You're familiar with the phrase, better the devil you know.
But you don't know Raphael.
Cazador. And I'll take anything that saves me from that.
But yeah, exactly. You don't know Raphael. Okay. And that's about it. I'm not gonna go with tell me about yourself, as I doubt that that would advance the quests. And we got a couple of updates on his anyway. Oh, free silver spoon. You know what? Let Carlac keep her silver spoon. Actually, speaking of Carlac, your turn.
Soldier.
All right. I thought this isn't where I thought. This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you? Have no memories of where I came from. Is this part of Ceramorphosis? This doesn't seem like her quest advancing, but just in case.
I don't think so. At least, I still remember everything. In more detail than I wish. But, as for what's going on in your mind, and maybe in mine, I'm certain there are answers out there. We'll find them together.
And this isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you? This also doesn't seem questy. Just give it a try.
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
Probably wearing somebody's skin as a something. This is all there has ever been. I remember only snippets of red. That seems appropriate for a Blood Knight. I'd be back in my home, not a care in the world, be in the middle of another adventure, blessedly free of any tadpoles. So much has happened I can barely remember. Let's go. This is all there has ever been. I remember only snippets of red.
It'll come back to you. Maybe you'll recognize something we passed, or maybe we'll find out what happened to you. I get the feeling we've got a long road ahead of us. I hope we find you some answers along the way.
Alright, that didn't seem to update any quest journals. Lazel, you're up next.
Speak. Quickly.
Hello. Alright, these dreams linger on memory. Do you think that strange figure will come back? You look so unusual. Do you know much about mind flayers that didn't kill Alfira? Is it me, or have you been looking at me differently? These dreams linger in my memory.
It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still.
Meaning? Greater master, who or what could that be?
A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others.
Okay, and that was it. I didn't kill Alfira. No, but he did kill Alfira. Did you know much about mind flayers?
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Didn't the Githyanki patrol immediately attack us on sight? Yeah, so your idea is trust. They attacked you too. What are you talking about? But okay. Do you know what happens if we don't find a cure? Well, that's already pretty obvious. Let's just say it.
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
I can't tell if she was describing that with disgust or with a relish. That sounds awful. How are you so calm? Try to suppress your rising panic. That's not going to happen. We will find a cure.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal.
Exactly.
You must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed? This is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises.
Yeah, sure,
Besides,
but...
what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Sure, but it is still good news, because if the 2 options were already having had transformed and not yet having transformed, then obviously this is the better news. It seems like her response is the more short-sighted one here. You look so unusual, and in Kill Alfira, and the rest of this doesn't seem appropriate. Alright, her quest doesn't update, and... oh, Barkus is here. Alright, let's see if he has anything to say. Volo, I think we talked to him last time.
It's, well appointed, not too crowded.
It's honestly kind of crowded.
Thinking, and I've been doing just that.
Give us a quest, perhaps? What about? Say nothing.
If you have a moment, I'd like your opinion on something. It's about Wulbrin. We know he's been taken to Moonrise Towers, and we know I'm going to save him.
Yeah, good luck with that.
The problem is this. A preponderance of evidence that I am a terrible adventurer.
Accurate.
I'm not sure I should trust Wulbrin's fate to, well, me.
Alright, I'm just, I could look from your friend can likely take care of himself. There's something else I want to discuss. Do we just... Your friend can likely take care of himself. We have no knowledge of anything about this guy other than he invented that rune pad, or rediscovered that rune powder thing. I mean, we are destined for Moonrise Towers, if nothing else. This is true.
You've done so much already. I'm hesitant to prevail upon you again. But I can't risk recapture. I barely escaped last time. You'd do it then. You'd look for him.
We're already going there regardless. It seems like every single quest is pointing us to this particular location. I'll let you know if I hear anything, no more, no less. I have my own matters to attend to. I'll let you know if I hear anything. Let's go with... do we just accept? I mean, we're not going to go out of our way to specifically look for him, but we... yeah, let's go with 2. I'll let you know if I hear anything.
That's very decent of you. Thank you. there's something else you should know. Something I can no longer ignore. I know you've learned about the gnome's pursuit of rune powder, but do you know what it truly is?
I was just like some sort of super gunpowder. Other than a valuable explosive, perhaps not. I have a feeling you're about to tell me.
A telepath. Until very recently, I thought rune powder was a myth. A substance so powerful it could fell a city. A nation. The Iron Hand gnomes have proven the impossible. Rune powder is real, and they have it in their possession.
Aren't you just shocked that they had rediscovered it? You have no... I mean, what if they're lying? You have no evidence to... Okay, whatever. What do they want to do with it? Where have they taken it? These are the same gnomes that have declared that they want some territory so they can take it by force? Presuming this is what it's saying. What do they want to do with it, though?
Destruction. The only thing it's good for. But destruction of what? Well, I'm hoping Wulbren will be able to tell us. I shouldn't have let him drift away. Shouldn't have let that lot get their claws into him. Now more than ever, I need to find him. We need to find him. He's the only one I might be able to speak to sensibly.
Alright, getting a lot of stuff out of this guy. I'm glad we invited him to camp. I'll find your friend and together we'll stop the Iron Hand gnomes. We can't count on Wulbren's surviving towers. We should go after the gnomes en route to Baldur's Gate. I don't work for free. Make me an offer. What can you tell me about Moonrise?
I haven't been there myself. The area around it is, well, cursed. Terrifyingly so. I did hear something interesting, though. There are shades that plague the path to the towers. Shades that fear not steel, but light. Dwergar, who mentioned it, sounded truly traumatized. It was almost amusing.
Alright, and I'll find your friend and together we'll stop the Iron Hand gnomes. We can't count on Wulbren surviving the towers. We should go after the gnomes en route to Baldur's Gate. Do you mean the same gnomes that we already talked to just earlier? What purpose would this serve? And if he's the one... No, what purpose would this serve? They said that Wulbren burned the recipe and only he knows it, and the people at Moonrise Towers would thus... probably get it out of his head or torture him, or I'm just going to presume tadpole him, so I don't see how these gnomes would... Yeah, I'm just going to go, I'll find your friend and together we'll... none of this seems like the right option. I'm going to go with leave. I'm going to think about this, but at the same time, if we find him in the location... in Moonrise Towers, then that would solve the issue. Anyway, Gale, on to you next, buddy.
How can I help?
Alright, if you ever feel the Netherese magic overtaking you, what will you do? What do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
I know what it is to hunger. And I know what it takes to keep that hunger under control. He's done that so far, despite his condition. So long as he sates his appetite elsewhere, I'm happy to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Alright, and if the magic overtakes you, what will you do?
If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
Good. Alrighty, and that was it. Can't wizards just teleport themselves out of, to another dimension or something, and then bam, we're good? Oh, I forgot to trade with Barkus, damn it. Okay, I'm gonna do that in a second. Let's talk to these guys. Well, I doubt that the Withers or the Oathbreaker have anything new. Halsin, Shadowheart, then back.
Father's blessings to you.
Halsin, oh wow, I definitely have not talked to him yet. How do you know so much about the parasite?
I studied one up close. Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say.
Okay, I found the stronghold in the Underdark you mentioned, a place called Grimforge.
Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find?
Really? The Underdark seems fairly populated. Absolute followers, but that's about all. Danger, are you sure that's the best way to Moonrise? I've got more exploring to do. We're not done, so I've got more exploring.
Tread carefully. You're on the right track, I'm sure. But there'll still be danger and difficulty before you reach Moonrise. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely. But if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it.
Huh. Does he have anything to say about this not mask, the lantern thing? Do you know how the Shadow Curse can be stopped? Seems like you feel responsible for the Shadow. How can this be stopped?
Perhaps. But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind for now. Once we near the curse, then there will be more to be said.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. We'll have to talk to him again after we're there. Okay, fine. Seems like you feel responsible.
Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years, but to truly understand it and stop it, I must reach its source.
Yeah, we're working on it, plus whoever is guarding it. The celebration with the tieflings before, I hope I didn't come on over too strong. Got caught up in the moment. How are you faring here at the camp and the rest of this stuff? It doesn't... I think it might be sick beyond the tadpole. Oh, this is a Dark Urge thing. Let's see what he says about this.
Everything in your mind has been destroyed from what I gathered. And from the path I see you on, you are doing well at picking up the pieces. I am here to be your ear as you bear your burdens. And the arms that protect you if you can shoulder them no more. I believe you when you tell me that your symptoms do not wholly align with the makings of the parasite. But until we remove it, I doubt we will be able to isolate the rest of your troubles.
Oh, it's an interesting point. Alright, you're right. I'll try to keep it together. Sleepwalking, hallucinating creatures, temptations. I could lose myself before I make it to a cure. Blackouts, fainting spells. I'm losing new memories every day. Tries I might. I cannot stop thinking about death. Well, this is all accurate, but, I could lose myself before I make it to a cure. I don't know. This all doesn't feel like a response that Wallach would make. I'm just gonna say you're right. I'll try to keep it together.
Good lad. You're tougher than Blackwood.
Alright, and how are you faring? And blah blah. Okay, the rest of this is useless. Shadowheart, you're next.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
The artifact seems to be protecting us somehow. Do you still have it?
Quite the understatement, but yes, I have it. And I'll guard it with my life.
Yeah, good for you. Curious that you just happen to have an item that can protect us. How did you come by it, and yet you don't know what it is? That doesn't add up. Say it cost you your life. What then?
Then so be it. I did my duty. As for the artifact, it's powerful, and has a mind of its own sometimes. You'd better hope you're up to bearing it. Don't forget what it was like when you heard the voice. It'll only get worse if you don't have the artifact to protect you.
Oh, she's saying if we have to take the artifact, presuming she dies. How can you be so sure of yourself? You don't even know what it is you're protecting. Curious. Yeah, exactly.
It's called faith. Duty. It doesn't have to add up to me as long as I serve. I'm part of a bigger plan. One that will be revealed in time.
Make your own plan. How can you go to all this trouble and not understand why? Blind duty, spoken like a true pawn. They tend to get sacrificed first, you know. Admirable conviction, though I think I'd prefer to know what I was getting myself into. I mean, I feel like Wallach would admire the conviction, just not the source of the conviction, so I'm gonna go with 3.
That's not a luxury open to many people, us included. I have my faith to turn to instead. You should find something of your own.
Alright, how can you go to all this trouble and not understand why? Okay, I guess it's the last option, so let's take it.
Because it's safer that way.
Ah, I got update.
We had our memories suppressed before the mission. That way, none of us could betray the Dark Lady if we were captured. Shah's secrets must be protected. Duty demands it. Once I fulfill my mission, I can have my memories restored.
Okay, sure. Good for you. You should eat the noble stock, Shadowheart. Perhaps it could restore your memory. Oh, right. Somebody commented that we can have either Shadowheart or the Dark Urge. Eat the noble stock. Oh, I haven't decided who we should give that to, and I had actually put it out of my mind since that time. What do you guys think? Do we give it to Shadowheart, who seems to be... I don't know, who seems to have a lot of updates for quest stuff, so we've gotten more updates to Daughter of Darkness than we have on anything else, or we give it to Wallach and see if it does anything for his Dark Urge thing. Anyway, I want to talk about your Shar worship, what happened to Elfira wasn't responsible. The rest has been around for a while. I mean, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna wait to do this until I have a few more opinions on Shadowheart versus and Dark Urge for the noble stock. We're done for now, especially since we got the update. Will, you're next.
Well met.
Alright, what was it like being the son of a Grand Duke? Tell me, Will, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers? This is just info, and how does it feel to be a devil? That's kind of...
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Quite the handsome devil, if I do say so. Freak of nature, gods, but you're hideous. I see the Blade of Frontiers, no more, no less. A fiend who's been touched by the hells, I don't know what to make of it. I'm gonna say with the Blade of Frontiers, no more, no less. I mean, I don't think Wallach would care at all that this guy's a devil or a non-devil or whatever.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe. And one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
You'd think he'd get a little bit less smug after all this, but anyway, and the rest of this is just his background info by the looks of it, so we can ignore it. At least, that's the way it seems to me. Once again, I really like this camp. Should you really be camping this close to open lava? I feel like everybody would be cooked alive at this proximity. And I believe that's everybody. Oh, hey, Scratch. So we can rest now. Our encumbrance is okay, yes. End the day for now. I guess I'll talk to Scratch, but that's fine. You have enough camp supplies? Yes. We don't actually even need to long rest. Oh.
Yankee relic. I will have an explanation. Or your head.
Walk away. Now. I won't warn you again.
Relic, this is about the artifact, isn't it? What's going on? Why are you two arguing? Stop squabbling, both of you. Watch the argument unfold. Let them settle their differences and go to sleep. This is about the artifact. Well, let's start with this.
That artifact is an heirloom of my people. Likely she spilled Githyanki blood in order to steal.
Dude, you also spilled Githyanki blood.
Stand.
Heirloom? Plunder from some conquered realm, more like. This artifact is the only thing keeping us from becoming slaves to our parasites. Be glad I have it.
Makes sense to me. At the same time, I really don't understand Lysel getting angry about having spilled Githyanki blood. A, she herself spilled Githyanki blood. B, from everything she's said so far, it seems like if they died doing that, they probably were, I don't know, of inferior stock or something along those lines that she'd say. Now, am I wrong about this? But anyway, what's going on? Why are you two arguing? Stop squabbling, both of you. Watch the argument unfold. Do we care if they squabble? I mean, if one of them kills the other, it would not necessarily be a good thing in the sense that compromises our fighting ability, I suppose. I guess I'm kind of tempted to just go with watch the argument unfold. What's the likelihood that they actually attack and kill each other? Is that possible? It's possible. I'm just gonna go with stop squabbling. Watch them both disapprove of this.
Remove yourself if you are so easily offended. This is not your concern.
Fight Wallach first, then you can fight each other.
You're just finally showing us what you really are. A reaver to the bone.
Spare your indignity. Every word that spills from your mouth is worth less than the last.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Again, stop, there's no sense in fighting with each other. What's this even about? Why does Wallach just looks amused at this? Just kill each other and then fight Wallach. Let's see. No sense in us fighting with each other. Well, that's not necessarily the case, but I mean, I'm gonna start with 2, I guess.
Lae'zel thinks I have something important to her people. She's deluded.
Yeah, she just said that.
She carries an heirloom of my people. I must know why.
Huh. It's just like a repeat of what just happened. Very weird. Maybe we had the choice of picking that before and it would have gone this way either way. Anyway, I can't stop this. I agree with the Shadowheart. The artifact is protecting us. We need it with us. Lae'zel is right. We don't need to get Yankee as enemies. They're already enemies. So any ideas on how we settle this? Rest both of you. Tempers will be cooler in the morning. Any ideas on how we settle this?
The bad blood must be purged. A jewel come first light.
Now you're talking Wallach's language.
Get prove you wrong and thrash you? I love it. Get some rest, Lae'zel. You'll need it.
Wallach is just like maximum approval. Yes, settle this with a duel. This is exactly what you should be doing. Oh, snap.
But here we are. You chose this.
Spare me the justifications, coward.
If anyone asks, I'll say you were transforming. Don't expect to be mourned.
Persuasion, do nothing. And Persuasion, Shadowheart, stop. You don't have to do this. Move to attack Shadowheart. Do nothing. I'm tempted to do nothing. On the other hand, do we want to build another... If she actually killed Lae'zel, do we want to build another character again? I guess we'd replace Lae'zel with Karlach in theory. Seems like a hassle, if anything. Though I am tempted to do nothing. On the other hand, this isn't a fair... Nah, no, Wallach wouldn't appreciate the... If you want to duel, then duel. Don't like stab them in the dark while they're sleeping. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 2. Yeah, 2. And if we roll poorly, I guess we roll poorly. Let's see what the dice say today. 7 plus 3. Okay, we are gonna succeed in the persuasion.
She's a liability. It's the artifact we need, not her.
Let me up, and I'll show you.
Cooperate, Lae'zel, for your own sake. We need her Shadowheart. Cooperate, Lae'zel, for your own sake. We need her Shadowheart, give her a chance. Well, I wouldn't say we exactly need her. I'm inclined to agree that the artifact does seem to be more important. I'm going to say cooperate for your own sake.
Surrender. A disgusting notion.
You had better warm to that notion very rapidly, or your journey ends here. We needn't be enemies. There's plenty of those to go around already.
What would you have? That we be friends?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But imagine what we might achieve if we channeled some of that hostility back at our real foes, instead of each other. They wouldn't stand a chance.
Leaping, lost oh wow, look at all the conditions. All the conditions in the world lost. Yeah, well... Kind of... I wish that we could have gotten it to the point where it would have been an honorable duel instead, which is what Wallach would have approved of, and not so much the way that turned out, but, well, I did my best. With regards to selecting the options, I want to see if Barkus is willing to sell us anything since he has the trader tag.
Thank you for agreeing to find Wulbren.
Huh. I don't see it here anymore. Interesting.
It means a great deal to me.
And the dialogue options that we had before are no longer there. Interesting. Damn. But he has the trader tag. Volo works as a trader. Well, whatever. We are done with the long rest. Yes, everybody's recovered their stuff. Yes, indeed they have. Alrighty, let's leave camp, shall we? Then we have to recast approximately 1 million.
No. Why would I bury a weapon? Is it broken?
It's a metaphor.
I do not know your metaphor. But if you need help digging, I will find a shovel.
Okay. Good enough. Alrighty, let's begin with the recast, and then let's keep going. And we did this here because presumably there's going to be a battle here because the game saved. So we'll start with an upcast version of Aid on everybody. I'm curious to see if this works on the little mini Raven. Raven number 2. It does work on Raven number 2, who now has 11 HP. Still not enough to survive an attack, unfortunately, but presumably higher versions of Aid will still work. And then we got Warding Bond on Wallach. And then we got Warding Bond on Lae'zel. Alright, I'm gonna do Warding Bond on Astarion as well this time. Last time we did pretty good with the heals. Granted, this takes all of our tier 2 casting capabilities, but, well, nonetheless. Warding Bond on Astarion, and we'll see. If she starts taking too much damage, we'll just go with just these two. Alright, there we go. Warding bonds are up. Then we want to go protection from poison on Shadowheart. And there we go. Now, Shadowheart, despite not having her own warding bond, has the lightning and poison resistance. We just need to try to acquire her a few more. Plus, with Blade Ward, she has resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, piercing on top of the heavy armor master, and whatever other resistances, and we can get her. Alrighty, next up, Lae'zel, you are... Oh, wait, no. You need to Longstrider, everybody. Let's start with, I don't know, the birdies. Longstrider, and it does work on them as well. Gotta try to figure out if there are other useful abilities that we could put on the pets as well. I guess it's another reason that pets could potentially be good on you and on Lae'zel, please. On the target is not too far. She's... Oh, you have to move closer. All right, fine. Do Shadowheart and Wallach, and then move down here, and then do yourself and Lae'zel. Alright, everybody's long striding. Perfect. Wallach, I'm going to want you to concentrate with Shield of Faith on... I think on Shadowheart. We want her to be hit the least, although... Yeah, we'll do it to Shadowheart. She has decent amounts of HP, but nonetheless, and we need Wallach concentrating so he can make use of his boots. The other option would be to concentrate on, wait, 1 second again, 2019, 2018. Yeah, so if we do this, Shadowheart would have the least AC and would thus be more likely to get hit, which we don't want. Shield of Faith on Shadowheart. Alright, I believe that was the only thing that you needed to cast, unless I'm mistaken. You would need to drink another Speak with Animals potion, because we no longer have it on Astarion. Astarion is otherwise good, though we do need to Vampire Bite something. You need to bound your weapon, or bind your weapon. And then you need to reactivate your Githyanki Astral Knowledge Intelligence. Alrighty, and I believe that's it with the buffs, unless I'm mistaken. Shadowheart... Oh, no, you need to lightify Wallach's weapon. Forgot about that. There we go, better. And is that now it? Damn, there is a lot of these, and I'm starting to forget who has what. But has, at least it's only once per day, so it's okay. Alright, I think the rest of this is good.
Alright, what now?
If I'm forgetting stuff, it's too late. I'm gonna F5 it so that I don't have to do that again if I screw something up. And let's keep going. Let's see if we can't find a battle. Alright, free battle axe, and did I loot the skeleton? No. Oh, there's basically nothing on him anyway. Well, screw you too, skeleton. Alright, there's another one right there with a dagger, and this doesn't appear to offer us any chance to jump anywhere. Oh, lots of vases around. And are these skeletons? Oh, these skeletons are lootable. Ooh, we just got 4 incense from 1 vase. That was like over 100 gold worth of stuff. Damn. Not too bad. Okay, nothing here apparently. Another vase. And 3 more. Oh, right. Shadowheart has a thing to say. Man, everybody's talkative today.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
I'm all ears. You're voluntarily telling me about yourself. Are you feeling unwell? Is it the tadpole? I'm kind of tempted to say this. On the other hand, Wallach doesn't seem particularly like he'd be a very sarcastic, sassy kind of individual, so I think I'm all ears.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Are you sure? What am I going to see?
How I came to be who I am. How I found my way to Lady Shah's embrace.
Wait, is there an option not to do this? Wait, here's the thing. Does this count as using tadpole powers?
I'm sure. I trust you.
Yeah, that's great. We don't care about that. And there's no option not to. You gotta be kidding me. There's not even an option to leave the conversation. Okay, so game's just gonna force us to use the okay, sure. Ugh. Well, there goes the attempts not to use it.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
Ah yes, fear of wolves. Why do certain models show? Oh my. I like the mask. Masks, I should say.
She asked my name. I can't remember what I said. I can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah. It hurts. That's all I remember.
Ah, does the wound activate every time she tries to remember something?
About Selûnite rites of passage. You heard once about how they would send their children out into the wilds to navigate their way home.
How the Selûnite rites of passage? Also, how would Wallach know this? No wonder you're dedicated to share. You feel like you owe your life to her. You look like you were wearing a moonstone. Isn't that commonly worn by Selûnites? Oh, that's probably where he got this idea from.
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selûnites claim something doesn't mean they own it.
Alright, methinks someone does protest too much here. No wonder you're so dedicated to share. Thank you for sharing that with me. I know it can't have been easy. Okay, well this also... So if her memories are being directly manipulated, this makes me feel like it might be better to use the Noble Stock on Shadowheart rather than Wallach. I mean, at the current time, his memory impairment doesn't actually cause any issues from a narrative perspective. Although I would also imagine that, presuming you couldn't get the Noble Stock, you probably have a way to progress both things without it, eh? Hard to say. You feel like you owe your life to her, I guess.
Lady Shah. But yes, her and those who saved me and taught me her ways. The Mother Superior. She made me who I am. At least as best as I can remember. She taught me, trained me, punished me when I failed her. Which was often.
Alright, sounds like abuse. You must have been important to her. I mean, that's potentially the case, but it doesn't necessarily mean a good thing.
Perhaps I was. She sent me on this mission, after all.
Alright, you should eat the Noble Stock, Shadowheart. Perhaps it could restore your memories, and then the rest of this appears to be what we saw before. Now I'm getting curious. And, well, obviously there hasn't been a prompt with the Dark Urge. I guess we're supposed to just potentially eat it. I'll think about it, but I'm very tempted to know where this is going. Anyway, updated Daughter of Darkness. We'll deal with it later, and let's keep on going. Alright, Vase, what the heck is that? Orb of Dark Vision. Interesting. And lots of... Man, there are so many skeletons here. And hello, Scroll of Invisibility. Perception successful. What perception? Ooh, Gargoyle Statue, Trap, interesting. Alrighty, well, let's pick everything up. Let's loot the skeletons. Let's see about that Orb of Dark Vision. And then continue. Why did the game save if there weren't any enemies here? At least there haven't been any so far. Oh, for the love of... Scared me. And did that break his concentration? And... Wait, did he? No, it didn't, but damn. Alright, nobody walk into that. Guys, bunch of idiots. Dark vision, can see in the dark to a range of 12.
I've been watching you fight, Shadowheart. Your skills are improving.
My skills were just fine to begin with. You can save the compliments.
I don't pay compliments. I make observations.
That's awfully nice. Oh, do they just love each other now, like 2 seconds after their fight? And I feel like Lae'zel, just like Wallach, wouldn't approve of going after her while she was sleeping rather than a duel. Or maybe she wouldn't, hard to say. It might be the more pragmatic option, even if it is the dishonorable option, and maybe Lae'zel's more pragmatic than honorable, like Wallach would probably be willing to be. Anyway, so this is clearly a trap. Alright, Wallach, separate yourself from this, and... Perception to... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, jump over this and keep looting. Perception fail. I take it this is another one. Okay, well, this is kind of a hassle. Wow, more incense. Damn, this place has a lot of loot, if nothing else. Oh, hello, what do we have here? We have some kind of levers. We have a big old passage, another area. Damn, this area is huge. Oh, I am starting to be unsure in which direction to head out to, because there's so many places to go. Not that that's a bad thing, mind you. Man, this game is huge. I'm very much having a great time. All right, jump over this stupid thing. Perception failed. Is this a trap, or is it just conveniently? You know what?
Keep a blade close.
Can the birds activate traps? I wonder. Astarion, come here. I'm gonna have you move in too. And did I miss? Wow, that's another like 200 gold. Damn. Okay, wait. Wallach, come back.
Give up now.
Oh, I should have just selected it all and sent Wallach to send it back. But yeah, I should be careful about missing any loot here. Wait, this was... How did I miss that? Damn. I mean, it seems like a ton of gold to be missing out on, so... Yeah, alright. Now we can keep going. We'll probably come back around this way. And jump. I want to know if that's a trap. We got something activated, but I couldn't tell what it was. Perception failed. Okay, yeah, you guys just hover over it. Good. What about you? Perception well, thanks. I'm just going to jump over it just in case. And if it's nothing, then it's nothing. Jump rather than walk. Perception failed. Well, that's great. Jump rather than walk. Perception what the heck is that? Trapped beacon. Oh my lord, what is this place? Alrighty, and did I miss any loot while doing all the jumping? We'll also have to go down there, presumably to the levers. I don't understand what that Orb of Dark Vision is for, though. It only lasts a few turns. And it didn't seem to do anything for us. Hello, Iron Key. Swell. What is that, too? And there's another area down there, and a ladder down to it as well. Okay. Alright, Wallach, you're going by yourself, and I guess if you activate an enemy or enemies, perception failed again. Don't walk on this or this. Oh, this is probably a trap. Trapped beacon, you step on this and the beacons hit you. That's probably what this does. Perception failed, okay. Well, he's not very perceptive today. And skeleton, please, there's nothing. Is this what the key was for? No! Then what was the key for? And where does this go? Oh, there's a chest behind it, though. Alrighty, Starion, you're up. Jump around. Ah, it is a trap, yes.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
Alright, to just jump out. No, not on that thing. And away we go. Oh, I love the fact that, yeah, you know why the ravens are better than the spiders? They can't walk into traps and screw you over. Lock-picking impossible. Lock-picking impossible.
Everything.
Huh. I wasn't expecting that, but there's clearly loot here. There's a gilded chest. Huh. Lock-picking impossible. Okay, here's a question. A Wallach? Screw lock-picking.
There are traps.
Why would we ever bother lock-picking? There's no need, clearly. I don't even know why I'm bothering lock-picking when we can just batter anything down. Lever. Oh, opens it from the other side. Idol of Shar. Oh, wait, now we have a Selunite idol and an Idol of Shar.
Shadowheart might want to see this.
Alright, we'll probably try to give that to her. And bag of rotten food. Why is the bag of rotten food usable? Rather than... Man, I don't know what's going on here. Candles? Oh, it's like a Shar shrine in this little area. Interesting. Ooh, hello, what do we have here? The Protecty Sparks Wall. Didn't we have another Sparks Wall, the shield, that we just got, or was that called something else? High spellcasting, you gain +1 bonus to spell save, and the wearer gains +1 bonus to armor class and as long as they have lightning charges. Seriously, every other item, every other special item the game gives you is all of this lightning stuff. I feel like they went a little bit overboard on it. I would have loved to have like a few more cold stuff, and there's been some fire stuff, but not compared to lightning, not as much poison stuff. I think we had one radiant item. It's all lightning. And I believe we've been down here before, so I guess we go back the way we came. There's also... Alright, let's go down the staircase. Curious to see what she has to say about that idol. And the noble stock thing. Yeah, it does seem like we keep getting updates to Shadowheart stuff. Alright, let's try climb down and hope... Wow, there's another heavy chest over here. And hope that there isn't a trap immediately down there. Maybe I should have sent Astarion first. Now we're okay. Alright, the looting continues. Man, this place is just one huge looting puzzle.
Time to press ahead.
As in this entire area, and then we'll go back. Oh, there's a heavy chest there too. I didn't even notice that when we were looking at it from up above. Looting continues. Alright, wooden barrel, lots of supplies around. Seriously, what were those mercs doing? You'd think they'd loot every single thing, unless maybe they were ordered not to. Mall, and I'm surprised we haven't re-encumbered ourselves. Can we jump across this bridge? No, path is interrupted. Huh, interesting. So is it not possible, or is there actually a wall here? No, there's no wall. Huh, I wonder why we can't jump across. Well, maybe we can't even go up there. Now, it feels like you can because of this. Well, I guess we go back around. What is this? Standing torch. Standing torch receives condition burning. Nothing special about that. Alright, back up we go. And across the traps. Make your way through this Wallach. And... I'm not gonna disarm everything, it seems like a hassle. Let's get you down here. Everybody's separate from you now, but, well, and, okay, we've been down there before. I really don't know what to do about that orb of dark vision. Oh, are we able to... Oh, I didn't try to pick it up. Damn it. Well, you know what, Lae'zel, you're still over there, right? Can you pick this up? No, you can only use it. But why? Dark vision, wait. Shadowheart, maybe you have something special and some kind of special interaction with it? No. For 10 turns we get dark vision. It seems like a very specific thing that does nothing.
Still alive.
Alright, what does this do? Lever. Okay, it moves this thing up. And what do you do?
To find a way forward.
Across. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So we use this to get across. Sure. I'm pretty sure we could just jump the gap. Well, you know what? Only half of us could probably jump it. So let's do this, and then we'll have probably Lae'zel control it. Everybody, come here now. All right, this is going to take a little bit of effort. All right. Oh, no. Don't go on the pressure plate. Oh, my lord. Scared myself. Alright. And back the way we came. If anybody knows what that dark Orb of Dark version is for, please tell me.
Tread carefully.
I don't want to miss out on something very interesting because I have no concept. But if it's a puzzle that we figure out later, then don't tell me. Because maybe I'll kind of accident myself. No. Accidentally myself into it. You guys. Oh, we'll need to separate you again to... okay. G. Jump. G for gump. And Shadowheart, you can barely jump compared to the others, because the others either have strength or athletes, so you're not going to be as jumpy. Alright, but you know what? It's still much better than other environmental hazard locations that we've had the misfortune of running into, because we could just jump over all these and we know where they are. They're pretty obvious. Whoever was trapping the place didn't do the best of jobs, but, well, that works out in our favor, so I can hardly complain. Alright, I guess then we group everybody but Lae'zel. All of you, get on top of this thing.
Traitor Kithrak takes great interest in this relic of yours, Shadowheart. Or should I say, weapon? What are you hiding?
Nothing. I assume your kin are just as misguided as you are.
Oh, fascinating. Okay, Wallach, you can first jump. Yeah, we can jump on this. Why couldn't we do it from over there? Longsword mold and...
a steel mold.
I'm sorry, this weighs 10? That's insanity. Lae'zel, you're gonna hold this. Alright. Fortunately, you have 20 strength. You know what, let's run down this path real quick, and then we'll go back around there. And, wow, how far does this go? Oh, wow, this goes along the entire thing. There's another skeleton here, and there's another thing here. Hello. Dark Justiciar Mask, Intimidation +1, eh? Man, ever since the Auntie Ethel thing, I've been scared of trying masks. We don't need to bother the Intimidation, I just want to see how this looks. It's not bad. It actually kind of reminds me of the masks that the Dwergar had. Huh, but it doesn't actually attach to his face. It's like, it's actually a fair ways up. It just hovers there. Honestly, if that's all that it does, it's not much, is it? This feels like... I wonder if I can combine with the others. This is also terrible. Honestly, most of the helmets that we've encountered so far have been god-awfully ugly. And most of them, well, I guess this is why they want to give you that turn-off helmet thing. Anyway. So this, oh, we could, this goes into the next area. Or maybe, wait. If this is, yeah, there's more levers. Okay, I see. Okay, this all seems like something that we could do later, like come back to it. This is clearly another area. Let's run along to what we were doing up here first, and then cross to the other side, and then we'll look around. I also wonder how far this place goes. Hello? Wallach? Okay, there we go. It was taking a little bit longer than I was expecting. Up you go. And then Lae'zel. Move this one. Do we need to send it up? Maybe. Or maybe not. Actually, it seems like they'd be able to cross just fine. Wallach. No. Wallach.
Looking ahead.
Jump.
No time to die.
Beatty. Jump. Nasty. Jump. Good. And... yes, we can make it. Good. I was about to say, I hope I don't regret this, but we can always send Lae'zel back around, because she can jump so far. It really doesn't matter. None of these things are an obstacle. Beautiful. Alright, let's get back to it, Wallach. Relutify. Oh. Wait. Oral protection is already active. We don't need to reactivate that post-long rest, eh? And... another ladder. Oh, this is presumably if we were to jump across where that Orb of Dark Shadow is? Or Dark Shadow. Orb of, Dark Vision is. Not much on these skeletons. They are inferior skeletons to the ones that we have encountered so far. There's some double doors here, a bunch of free torches, dormitory plaque. Alright, let's go up the ladder first, and then we'll look around this place. Yeah, I see that we're probably not going to be able to clear out all this Grimforge thing through one episode, because clearly the place is huge. Alrighty. Up you go. more skeletons, which means more loot. Oh, I should be careful about running around and walking into all the traps again. In fact, you know what? Maybe separate Wallach by himself, leave these guys up here, and if we get into a fight, we get into a fight. These bases have nothing. I wonder if there's more... Ah! Yep, I knew it. There were traps there, and I figured, you know, it would probably mimic the, those ones. At least I didn't walk into the second set. Alright, looking... What is this?
I see tracks there, or footprints. That's worth a look.
Tracks or footprints worth a look. There's blood around. Okay. What was this? Did we go here? It seems like a separate area. Huh. This was, I think, the place with the... One of the places had the mimics, but I don't quite remember which ones it was. Yeah, wait, mimics were here. I see chests, which means this place was the place where we went around to get the... Oh, no, wait, this was the chest. No, this was where we jumped across. No, we've been there before. It looks like we are good in this particular area. Alright. Anything else here? No. Ah, yeah, bloody footprint. I saw some... Oh, this is something as well.
Bloody tracks. Quite small, too. A gnome found some trouble here.
Broken shackles?
Bloody tracks.
I'm clicking on the shackles, dude. Use the bloody shackles. Nothing?
Found some trouble here.
What is the purpose of this? We identified something, and then nothing. Damn it, another puzzle I have no idea what this is part of. Alright, well, maybe we'll come back, and maybe I will forget about it. I don't see that it goes anywhere, either. Curiouser and curiouser. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, this is also an area? Oh, damn, this is also all discoverable. I guess we can jump down there later as needed. Just gotta remember that we haven't actually been down there. Or we could climb down, presumably after we make our way through these iron doors. Double iron doors, I should say. Alright, though, let's look around here first. Is there anything more on the floor? I don't see anything. Ah, there's a wooden crate here. No more dead skeletons, and... Alright, this would allow us to jump to another area. Oh, man. Oh, does this go to this area where we were going to jump across? Yeah, I think it does. So we'll come back here, and I'm going to mark this again, so I don't get confused. Jump. Hope I don't forget. You know what, wait, let me just take a look. So if we jump here, we'd go across to there, which would be the same as jumping up here. Okay, yeah. So it's just another path up this way, which is fine. Alright, well, let's try the doors then, since... Ooh, hello. Granite bench and a bunch of other stuff. Did we read the plaque? Let's see if we can read the plaque.
Come, all who are weary. Sleep and forget.
Sleep and forget? That seems concerning. I'm going to go... Oh, is this the iron key that we got earlier? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So how the heck were we supposed to open up that other one that we battered down? Ooh, game is saving. Well, then again, it saved before. I was about to say save usually means fight, but then last time it didn't. Are we able to jump down here? It looks like we are. There's a bunch of stuff down there. Oh, interesting. Interesting indeed. Now, we'll take a look at all that later. Or, wait, can we... Ah, there's a double door down there. Okay, we don't need to jump down from here. At least by the looks of it. Alright, let's look around. Oh, hello. Traveled through the Underdark, reach Moonrise Tower. So wait, I take it this goes to the Underdark? But we are in the... We're in the Underdark. I guess it's just a path to Moonrise Towers, perhaps? Anyway, keep on looting. Lots of stuff to loot, if nothing else. And let's see, books, rows of books. And hello, more scrolls. The game certainly gives you plenty of scroll. Harper key, an ancient key found on the body of a Shar worshipper. Master Ketherick, my whip has finally coaxed some particulars from the captive Harper, to which you revealed the location of her stockpile. Okay, yeah, we already had that, presumably.
Looks splendor.
At least I assume that that's the one we got earlier. I hope so. Or it would have probably updated a quest or marked our map if it wasn't, or at least I would assume. Usually the game is pretty good about that, rather than leaving you to figure stuff out via simply reading stuff and attempting, in vain, at least for me, to remember what it had said. Alright, keep looting. Man, this place is really light on enemies. Well, they should have at least put some environmental enemies around here, you know, like,
Someone forgot to oil their equipment. Everything here is rusted to the hell's rack.
this is one of those things where only one character can make a check. I shouldn't have clicked on it. I didn't know it was a check. I thought that since it was the weapon rack that we could click it and then that would give us something. You know, like, I don't know, draw a sword out of it or something. Canticles of the Dark Mistress, pick up. I wonder if Shadowheart would care about this at all. And stone bed. Is that where they make their sacrifices? Or is this place just really Spartan? It's really not, though, because there's decorative stuff everywhere. And hello, shield mold. Another mold. Oh, damn. I wonder how many of these there are. Let's send to Lae'zel, because it's heavy. Lae'zel will be our pack mule for this purpose, because, well, Wallach is the pack mule about 99.9% of the time, so share the burden at least a bit. And doesn't seem to be anything here, but I want to walk to the edges of stuff in case. Alright, and we will probably have to jump... Oh, there's a double iron doors up there as well. Which probably means we can go up there without jumping down, or at least I presume so. Let's... I saw a door here somewhere. Yes, you. Let's see about you, and I apparently did not loot this skeleton. Damn. The fact that that mold was on a random skeleton makes me very concerned about missing a random skeleton with some important loot. Another key. And another skeleton. How did I miss you? And the skeletons are shockingly easy to miss. Alright, are we good now? Sorry to those who don't enjoy the looting simulator aspect of this game, but I'm having fun, so... I hope that's not all that matters, but it matters to me. Anyway, let's see. We are going through the door then. Open it up. Alright, and oh, hell yes, battle. What are we facing off against here? Hellsborn, 19 HP. Pfft, barely anything. And there's an opulent chest in here. See, these guys are enemies. What the heck are you? Oh, he's wearing the same kind of mask that we had. Devil's Sight you can normally see in darkness. Huh. Fire resistance is nullified. Poison damage is nullified. What are you? Fiend. Maragon. Fiend. We have something that would allow us to do more damage against fiends, right? Wallach's bonus action thing, right? That we never ever get to use. Do we kill the little guys first or the big boy? Hard to say. Here's what we will do, however. You, Raven, you're going to not dash, but you're going to fly right here and engage in combat, so that this guy is threatened. Perfect. Then you... Oh, I should have used Bad Omen first. Or maybe not. It got saved. At least he got the hit in. End your turn. Then... Starion. Give it a try. Only 75? Does this guy have high defense or something? I didn't forget something. Tiny string bow, Club of Hill Giant strength. Well, give it a shot. 18 and 2, 20 damage, not horrible. And critical hit, this guy's nearly done for as well. And somebody can finish him off. No wink. I doubt that you can do enough damage. 3 damage. If you hit, you might. You know what, let's give it a try. Come on, he's got no HP left. It missed. Aw, man. That's disappointing, but what can you do? End turn. Arrow of, hey, how dare you. Main hand on... He insta-killed our poor little summon. Wait, that's it? The summon is now dead? And we don't get to use this again until after short rest? Well, honestly, that doesn't seem to be that useful. Though, to be fair, I probably should have gotten it out of combat after moving in, so at least partially my fault. I would like you, Lae'zel, to move here. Shadowheart, I would like you to try a bonk, 55 versus, well, what's your dexterity? 12. You might hit Sacred Flame. It's such a liability to even try it, though. What's the chance? 36? No, you're not even gonna try that. 55 versus 45. Alright, just give a melee attack a try. He's got 4 HP. Hey, there we go. Alright, well, critical hit sounds good to me. You can stay here. Then your turn, we're not even going to bother blessing, because there's not a lot of enemies in here. Alrighty, and Lae'zel. Let us move you here. And then let's begin with our throwing. 19, 19. I think we throw it the furthest one. Ah, you know what? Throw it this one. This guy might have to dash to get closer. Dead. More than 19 damage in a single throw. And also dead. Okay, is it me or is throwing so far seemed like the most effective thing? And you're gonna move. Oh, you're also gonna go after the. And she opportunity attack killed him as well with another 19. Damn. Lae'zel doing the damage. Ah, they both got damaged by something exploding. Interesting. Ochre jelly. Alright, yeah, tiny amounts of damage on both of them, but not enough to be relevant. Anyway, at least we got ourselves a battle out of it. Why is this stealing? They attacked us. What are you talking about, game?
Won't stop me yet.
Yeah, enemies attack you suddenly and it's stealing. Okay. Maragon Halberd. Hey, a new Halberd. Huh. This weighs a lot less than the pike does, surprisingly. 8 to 17, the damage is fine, but otherwise. And another one of these devil foil masks. Another mask. Okay, so that's the third one we have. The more I find... Okay, they've got to have something to do with something. We're obviously keeping these around. And hello. Fire Stoker, a hand crossbow. Deals an additional 1 to 4 damage to burning targets. Huh. Interesting. If we have an ability to set somebody on fire, we're gonna send you to Astarion in case we can give that back to him. Alright, well, it was worth coming here. Another rusted key and another mask. I think that's the fourth one. And we got 35 XP for taking the mask, presumably. But what could it be for? Man, there's gotta be some puzzle to do with 4 masks. The fact that it gave us 4... Old letter. Wait. Pick that up. I picked something else up there as well. Let me just give this a quick read. Let's see. Extra fire resistance, mask 2 and 4. I put the other 2 in here, right? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna F5. I'm gonna try to put this on. This better not do something weird. No. Meh. Does this allow us to interact with anything? Anyway, read. Sybil, my scouts bring me troubling word that Moonhaven yet stands. Have you forgotten the 3 laws? Would you turn your back on Mistress Shar? Does it say anything about the masks? Tonight you will beg Shar's forgiveness. Tomorrow I depart Moonrise Towers for Grimforge. Oh, it's Ketheric Thorm's letter. To Towers of Grimforge. A 10-day hence I shall march the Dark Justiciars to Moonhaven myself, and by the time the first star trembles that night, the Selûnites shall be slain and their allies routed. Speak your prayer thrice nightly, Sybil, once at night. Okay, I don't care about that. Demonstrate your devotion. No, all irrelevant. All irrelevant. So what are the masks for? I don't know. But I would like to. Let's put you down here with the other stuff. Alrighty, we're going to get encumbered again. I figured that maybe putting the masks on while being near this weird mirror thing would do something for us, but apparently not. Oh, I didn't take the key, which I probably should have. I wonder what this key is too. Alrighty, well, either way, I think now that we've actually got a battle, I'm going to call this episode here. Clearly, there's a lot more exploration to take care of, both to go down here and go to the docks, which we haven't done so yet, and I think I saw another jumpy area past the past that door down to the Temple of Shar, and clearly there's a lot of other area here to do. So, we'll start on that next time. A lot of, well, catching up with quests and chatting in this particular episode, but I'm sure there will be more battles to come next time, so stay tuned for more Dark Urge. Don't forget to leave a like and comment. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.